Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today is my 12th video of DevOps. So in this video I am going to teach you about the Linux commands. So before showing you the Linux commands, let's open a terminal here, and as you can see that I am present in the terminal. Alright, so let's discuss what is terminal. So the terminal is an interface through which you can communicate with the operating system or a kernel. Alright, so let's say I open this file, and here you can see that there are multiple folders. If I click on this Go folder, right, it will open for me. So basically I am giving a command to my Go folder to open it. Similarly, if I give a command to this package folder, by clicking on it, it will open for me. So there, by clicking I am giving a command to a specific folder. So here are some of the commands through which you can perform multiple functionalities like open in new tab, open in new window, open with other application, etc. Cut, copy, trash, rename. So these are the multiple commands through which you can use with this folder. Alright. So if you want to do the same functionality in the terminal, you can perform it. Alright. So in this file I am using the graphical user interface and performing multiple functionalities through this graphical user interface. If I want to do the same functionality by typing command here, I can do this. Alright, so this is the command line interface through which I can perform the functionality by typing the commands. Alright, so now as you can see that here is the first text that is showing me in the terminal is the Bilal@Ubuntu. So basically the Bilal is showing me the username, alright, and the Ubuntu is the host name. So in the host name Ubuntu, here is the username that is logged in, alright, and the @ is basically showing me the separator. Username and the host name is separated by this @ sign. And after that, as you can see that this $sign is basically showing me that I am currently present on the working directory. Alright, so I will show you what is the working directory or the present working directory in the later of this video. So after that, let's move to another terminal, ZSH. Alright, so basically I am using this bash terminal. You can also use this bash terminal, but I am also using the ZSH. So I will write ZSH and press enter on it. As you can see that I am currently present on the ZSH terminal. Let's, if you want to download, install it, you will have to write sudo apt get install and ZSH. It will install it for you. Alright, let's clear it, and now I will write the first command, and that is where. So where is basically showing me the path of the folder. Alright, so basically if I want to find a path of a specific directory, I will write the where. Alright, so where snap. So basically snap will show me that this snap directory is present in the user bin snap. Alright, similarly if I want to know that where is this go directory present, I will write where go. It will show me the path that where go is present in the user local go bin go. Alright, so now let's move to another command, and that is echo. So echo is basically displaying the text that I will write here. Alright, so let's say I write hello world, it will show me this hello world in the terminal. Similarly, if I write echo Bilal Khan, it will print the Bilal Khan here. Alright, so echo is basically printing the data that I will write here. So if I write echo path, so it will show me different paths. Right, as you can see that user local sbin, and it is separated by this colon. After that user local bin, it is also separated by this colon. So these are multiple paths that has been shown by using this path command. Alright, so what are these commands, and what are these files, and what are the data that are present in these files? So basically all the commands that we will use in the video will be present in one of these files. Alright, so it contains all the commands that are present. It contains all the commands that I will be using in this video. So let's say if I want to find that where this echo command is present. Alright, because it is also a command. So if I will write where echo, then it will show me that the echo is present in the user bin or bin echo. So let's find this bin. As you can see that /bin is present. So I will write the pwd. So basically I want to know that where I am currently present. So pwd means present working directory. So if I click on this, as you can see that I am currently present in my home/Bilal. So the Bilal is a directory in which I am currently present. So if I want to move to the bin folder, I will have to write cd, means change the directory to bin. Now if I write pwd again, present working directory, as you can see that I am currently present in my bin directory. Alright, so now let's clear this, and after that ls, write ls. As you can see, the ls means list all the files that are present in the bin directory. So it will list all the directories. After that I will have to find the echo directory here. So let's find it here, cd, and now here you can see that the echo directory is present in the bin directory. So it is basically showing all the files, all the commands that I will be using will be present in one of the files. Alright, so let's clear this, cd, alright, echo, path. So these files will contain the commands that I will be using. Alright, so now let's clear this, and after that, if I let's say I want to create my own path, how will I do this? I will write echo my path, and that path will be equal to Bilal/Khan. Alright, so let's say here is the path. So if I click on this, export my path, Bilal/Khan. So basically it will save the path by the name of my path. So I will have to print it. I will print echo and then $my path. Now it will show me this path. Alright, as you can see that Bilal/Khan path is saved in this my path variable. Alright, so you just need to remember another thing, that this path is temporary. If you close this terminal, this path will be deleted. Alright, so this is basically temporarily stored in the memory. Now let's move to another command, and that is ls. Alright, so I have shown you that the ls will show all the files and the folders that are present in the working directory, in the current working directory. So let's say if I want to move to the another directory, I will use cd, means change the directory to this one. Alright, to music. I will go to the music. Now currently, as you can see that I went from the Bilal to the music. Alright, so now if I write ls, as you can see that the ls is showing me nothing because there are no files present in the music. So let's say I create some files. Mkdir means make the directories or make the folders. So I will write test1, so it will make a directory test1. After that, mkdir test2, it will make a folder test2. So let's clear it and write ls. As you can see that in the music folder there are two subfolders that is showing me the test1 and the test2. After that, let's say I want to create a file. I will write touch. Touch means to create a file. File number 1 txt, touch file, and number 2.txt. Let's say I want to write ls. As you can see that test1, test2 are the directories, and file 1 and file 2 are the files. Alright, these files and these folders are created now. So after that, here apply another command, ls-a. So what does it mean? So a will basically show me all the hidden files that are present in the music directory. Let's say there are some files that you hid, or there are some default files that you have hidden. So these files will also be shown by using this a sign, a alphabet, -a. Let's click on this. As you can see that currently there are no hidden files that are present in this music directory, but here are two dots and one dot is present. So one dot is basically showing me the current directory, and the two dots are showing me the previous directory. So if I want to go to the previous directory, I will write the double dot. If I want to be present in the current directory, I will write dot. So I will show you how this dot and double dot will be used. So you just need to remember this. After that, let's say if I want to see more of the details of this file. So how will I see the details? I will write ls hyphen. In this time I will write in this time I will write l. So it will show me the details of these files. So these are the permissions like read, write, delete, alright, or modify. So these are the permissions that are attached to each of these files, and these are the owner of these files. After that, these are the sizes, which file contains which, how much size, and this is the time and the date in which these files were created. Alright. So now this is the command that I was wanting to show you. So now let's clear and now use this ls-r. So what does this mean? So R will recursively find all the subfolders in the parent folder also. Alright. So let's say I have a folder 1, and in the folder 1 there are multiple subfolders. So how will I know that how will I list all the subfolders? So I will use this ls-r. So R will show all the files, all the folders that are present recursively, subfolder and then subfolder and then subfolder, including subfiles also. Right? So if I click on this, as you can see that here are test1, here is test2, but these test1 and test2 folders have no subfiles or subfolders because it contains nothing. So let's say if I move to the test1, right? So this is the folder that I will move to. After that, I will create a file. Let's say if I create a file3.txt in this test1 directory. I will simply click on this, and now if I write ls, as you can see that this test1 directory contains file3. Now if I move back by using cd double dot, I have shown you that what double dot will do. Double dot will move back to the previous directory. I will move back from the test1 to music. Now let's clear this and write ls-r. As you can see that the test1 contains this subfile, that is file3.txt. Alright. So this is the functionality of the ls-r. So now let's move to the another command, and that is cat. So basically, let's say the cat, it is a short form of concatenate. So what does it mean? So concatenate will basically show all the details that are present in a file. So let's say I have 100 lines of data, I have 100 lines of text that is present in a file. If I want to show the text in a file, I will use the cat. Alright. So now let's say cat. After that, this greater than sign will show that let's write first of all lower.txt. Alright. So basically this cat command will be used to show all the data that are present in the lower.txt. Let's say this lower.txt is not created yet. So this greater than sign will allocate all the data to this lower.txt. So if it is not created yet, this file will be created by using this greater than sign. Alright. So if this lower.txt file is not created, this, with the help of using this greater than command, this file will be created, and the data that is present in the lower.txt will be shown in this terminal. Right? So after that, basically this file is not created. I will write hello world. Now if I press enter and then Control C, and after that if I write cat lower.txt, you will see that the lower.txt file contains this data. let's say ls. So as you can see that the file lower.txt file is present also. Alright. So this is the functionality of the cat. So let's say if I want to create another file, let's say if I want to convert this string into uppercase, how will I do this? I will write cat and then cat will lower.txt, and after that I will give the pipeline and write tr. So tr will translate the data from one string to another string. So basically it is translating the data from A to Z that are the small case, and it will translate it to uppercase. Alright. After that it will go to the upper.txt. Right. So the upper.txt file is not created, it will be created once this command is executed. So the lower.txt file that contains this hello world will be translated from lowercase to the uppercase, and that data will go to the upper.txt file. Let's execute this command, and now if I say ls, you will see that this upper.txt is present here. So after that, let's open this upper.txt. You will see that the hello world is in now capital letters. So if I say if I want to execute two files, I will write lower.txt, upper.txt. So as you can see, the hello world is in not in the capital letters, small letters, and this hello world is in the capital letters. So let's say if I want to make another file, and all the data will go to the from upper and from the lower and upper layer to the total file. So how will I do this? Lower.txt, upper.txt. These the data that these file contains will go to the total.txt. Right? So after that, here list all the files. As you can see that this is the total.txt. Now if I write cat total.txt, you will see that this one file contains two strings. Alright, hello in the small case and hello world in the uppercase. Alright, so this is the functionality of the cat. So one thing I want to show you more, and that is I have used in the in the previous commands I have used echo. So echo will display the data. So basically, let's say if I want to add another, let's say I want to say that I am going to park. So this data will be shown in the terminal. So let's say if I want to store this data in this file, how will I do this? I will write echo I am going to park. Now I will write the greater than sign, and the file1.txt I will write it here, file1.txt. Now let's list the files. As you can see that file1.txt was already created, I have created it. So now if I write cat file1.txt, you will see that this the data that I have written is transferred in this file. Alright. So in this way you can transfer the data also from echo to the file. Now let's clear this, and after that what I have shown you that the cat command. After that, let's move to the main command. So the main is basically a Google in the terminal. What does it mean? So basically, let's say you want to see the details of some commands that you are using. So let's say if I want to see the details of the echo commands, I will use main echo. As you can see that it is showing me all the details that are relevant to the echo. So echo means display a line of text. Alright, so this is the definition, synopsis, description, etc. After that, let's say if I want to see the details of PWD. Alright, what does it mean? So PWD means print name of current working directory. Alright, so these are the description, author name, reporting bugs, copyright, etc. Right? So it is basically a Google in the terminal. You don't don't need to search the Google every time. You will just write a main and a command, and it will give you the details. Alright. So now let's clear it. After that, let's move to the another command, mkdir. So basically, mkdir, I have shown you that mkdir will create a directory. Alright. So let's say I want to create a directory test4. Alright. It will create a directory for me. As you can see, the test4 directory is created now. After that, let's say if I want to create another directory in the test4, a subdirectory. How will I do this? I will write mkdir test4 /random, and if I move to the test4 directory, I will write cd test4, and then I'll write ls. As you can see that the random directory is present in the test4 directory, right? So now let's go back. After that, let's say if I want to go to the if I want to make another directory in the middle, how will I do this? I will write mkdir test4 and then random, but in the random between I will write middle. Right? So this middle directory will be created in the test4, and after that the middle directory will also contain the random directory. Alright, so if I click on this, so it is giving me an error. I will write P. It is basically P is showing me the standard output. I will write it. I will click on this now. It is not giving me an error. Let's move to the test directory, cd test4. As you can see that the random directory was created earlier. Now the middle directory is present. I will move to the middle, cd middle. After that, I am currently present in the middle directory. If I write ls, you can see that the middle directory also contains the random. Right? So previously it was the random directory is present in the test4 directory, and this random directory is also present in the middle directory. Right? So now let's go back 2 times. Now I am present in the music directory. Clear it, and after that let's go write the touch command. So the touch command, I have shown you that it will basically create a file. So let's say if I want to create a file pain.txt, it will create a pain.txt file for me. Right? As you can see that here is the pain.txt. So let's clear this and now move to the another command, and that is cp. So what does this mean? Cp will copy the text. Cp will copy the whole file also. So basically it will move the file. Let's say I have a file1.txt to the where to test1. Right? So I want to transfer this file1, copy this file1 to test1. Click on this. Now move to the test1 folder, and after that ls, as you can see that file1.txt is copied here. Alright, let's go back, and after that let's use this cp for copying the directories. So how will I do this? Let's say I want to copy the test1 to test4. I will copy the test1 to test4. How will I do this? Test2. Let's say test2. So I will transfer this directory from test1 to test2. It is giving me an error. Alright, so let's write R. So R means recursive. So recursive, all the data, all the subfiles that are present in the test1 will be copied also to the test2. Now it is not giving me an error. Let's go to the test2. If I write ls, as you can see that the test2 is containing this test1 directory. Alright. So this is the functionality. After that, the cp, there is not other command related to cp, I guess. So now let's move to the mv. So mv will move the files or the directories. So let's say go back to the music and clear it, ls. So now let's say if I want to move to the from the test, I want to move the test2 to the test4. How will I do this? I will write move the test2 to the test4. Right? So now it will move the directory. Let's see, ls. As you can see, the test2 is not present here. If I go to the test4, now ls, as you can see, the test2 is currently present here. Right? So this is this folder is moved to the test4. Let's go back from the test4, and after that let's do this move functionality. Use this move functionality to the files also. Let's say if I want to use the move the pane.txt to the test4. Now it is moved. ls, as you can see that there is no pane.txt file present. I move to the test4. ls, as you can see, the pane.txt is present here. Alright, so go back. Let's ls. Now the next thing that I want to show you, and that is move. If you want to rename the file, how will you do this? You will write mv. Let's say if I want to write I want to rename this total.txt. So how will I do this? I will write total.txt to data.txt. Now this total will be renamed to data. Alright, so let's write ls. Now you can see that the data.txt is present. So if I write cat data.txt, you will see that this data.txt contains the same data that was present in the total.txt. So it is basically, this file is renamed. Alright. So after that, let's apply another command, and that is rm. So what is rm? So rm is basically removing the files. So let's say I want to remove the test1. Alright. So how will I do this? Let's say I want not want to remove the test1. I want to remove the file1.txt. If I click on enter on this, it will be removed. Now there is no file1 present here. Alright. So you just need to remember another thing, that the remove functionality or the remove command will not transfer the file into the recycle bin or the trash. The file or the folder will be deleted permanently. So you need to be cautious about that, because the file that you will delete through this remove command will be deleted permanently. Alright. So after that, let's say if I want to remove the folder, let's say if I want to remove the test1, but to remove this test1 I will write r, because the r will recursively delete all the files and the folders that are present in the test1. So let's delete it. After that, ls, as you can see that there is no test1 present here. Alright. So after that, let's say that this I want to delete this test4 also, but here it contains a lot of files that it is not allowing me to delete it. So I will delete it by force. So how will I do this? I will write rm. R means to recursively delete all the data that are present in the test4, and f means by force. So I will write test4, and now if I click on it, I will write ls. You will see that the test4 is also deleted. Alright. So this is the functionality of the rm. Alright. So what we have discussed in this video about where command, echo, after that ls, after that cat, main, mkdir, touch, and then copy command, move command, and remove command. So these are the commands that I have discussed in this video. So in the upcoming video I will be showing you some more commands. So because I just don't want to make this video so long, so I will end this video now. So if you like this video, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions regarding this video, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.